This is a Volvo XC40 2023 plate Ultimate Package, and I believe it's the cheapest in the UK. But there's a catch. This car does not turn on, and it's been involved in an accident. Ooh, completely snapped. This car was purchased as a Cat N from Salvage auction. The car has only done 25,555 miles. What a lovely number. But it's a non-runner. It doesn't drive and it doesn't start. Straight away we can see it's a frontal damage. On the dashboard we can see the safety mode is activated, which may be why this car doesn't turn on. But more on that later on. All the airbags have been deployed, so it needs a new dashboard. There's damage on the wing and the door. The recovery driver came prepared with all four wheels on skates. We just gave it a push and it rolled down. Touchdown. The first thing that we need to do is turn the car on. But before we do that, let's have a walk around and see exactly what damages we have. So what we can see straight away, front bumper has been hit, headlight has been hit, bonnet has been hit, the wing has been hit. The wheels is a problem as well because this wheel is facing east, the other wheel is facing west. So we have some undercarriage problems. It's either the tie rod, inner tie rod, wishbone, suspension. It's something that's causing the wheel not to hold its position. Okay, time to have a look on the inside. We can clearly see the dashboard airbag has been deployed and the steering airbag, but let me show you. It's locked. It's locked, and the bonnet is also locked. It's a great start. Okay, this should have a key lock. The lock should come with a key. So let's have a look. As you can see, dead, battery's dead. It's not responding to us. Imagine this didn't have a key and we had to smash the windows. That'd have been a great start. Okay. There we have it, a key. Cool. This should just open the door. Doesn't look like it goes here. I don't see any slot for the key to go in. Let's have a look on the passenger side. Okay, it's here. It's on the passenger side. Okay, it's in now. It's open. There we have it. We can see steering airbag is out. The dashboard airbag is deployed. The knee airbag is deployed. The seat belts are also stuck. And I believe the back two are also stuck. So we need to change everything. I must say, the specs on this car is really, really nice. It's got the panel roof. It's got the Harman Kardon speakers. I don't know what else it has. Heated steering wheel, heated rear seats, and a few other things. And it makes a big difference, especially the sunroof, really, really nice. And it's got the 360 cameras. Let's try to turn this car on, because if we can't turn it on, there's no point repairing it. I'm gonna now put the battery pack on, put my OBD tool in, and see what error codes we're getting. Ah, we're on red. I thought I charged it. Let's see if it'll give us enough time to plug the OBD machine in. Straight away, I can see two fault codes that's related to the engine not turning on. One of them is the SRS module has crash data on there, and the other one is the battery pack has crash data on there as well. This is a hybrid, so that's probably why there's also one on the battery pack. That one I can reset, but what I can't reset is the SRS module. We need to take that one out, send it off, and get that reset. Once it's back to us, then it should turn on. Let's get started. Let's take out the SRS module, get that package, get that sent off. Let's go.
The airbag module is located just under the center console. Firstly, I'm taking out the screw under the cup holder. Underneath this trim, there's also another screw we need to take off. We have two screws on either side, near the back seats. And now, the center console is loose, and it should give us enough room to take out the module which has just 4 screws holding it in its place. It should then just pop out.
Okay, now the SRS module is out, we're going to send that off, wait for it to come back, and in the meantime, we're going to work on the wheel. This one here. Let's go. The tie rod, which it looks like the problem here, completely snapped here, and the other end just over here. So we need to replace that. Okay, I've got a nut in the tie rod. This should go into here, and the other side will go into here. Let's go. I've taken off the clip. This side is okay, it should slide off, but there's also clips on the back. Okay, I'm in. There we go. Let's open now. I'm gonna have fun trying to put that back on. Let's see this. So it is. So it kind of sits into here and locks. Cool, that's out. Now we should be able to slide. There we go. And that's the inner tie rod connects to the steering rack. This little tool here should help us. This will go just here on the inner tie rod, and it should make it easy for us to open it. Just like that. I've got the wrench, we'll put it in, and it should come out this way. Let's go. Ooh, job done. See, this is the new one, this is the old one. Now, let's put the new one back in. That's now solid, it's gone back in. I can take off the tool now, put the cover back on, and then work on the tie rod end. I'm going to take off the wheel arch. I should have done this in the beginning. It would have just made our job a little bit easier, and because we need to get a new one anyway, because it's just ripped just under here. Let's go. Much easier now to get my hand in here. Plastic rubber needs to go back in the same way, and then we'll have a clip that will hold on to its place here, and another one just at the back. Let's go. There we have it. Putting this back the same way. Time to take this off. Okay, now in the tie rod's in. Now we need to put the tie rod end back in here. That's all done now. We've changed the inner tie rod. We've reconnected it to the tie rod end and to the steering rack. And it looks good now. Most likely we'll need a wheel alignment just to make the wheel straight again, but looks good. Okay, we've got the airbag module back. I've put it back in and I've cleared all the codes. So in theory, the car should turn on. And if it doesn't, then we have another problem. Let's go. The moment of truth. I made it look easy, but it wasn't that easy. Yeah, it's on. It's on. Okay guys, the car is turning on. Bunch of codes on there. Lights, flashing lights, Christmas tree, but that's not a problem. We can deal with that later on. The car is turning on. That was my biggest problem, my biggest concern. But we've bypassed that. The car's working fine. The engine's gone off. But I think because on these cars, you can charge the battery pack via the engine. There we go. Sounds nice. The next thing we're going to do is take off the front bumper, the wing and the headlight. Then we'll know exactly what parts we need to buy. We have a slight problem because I can't get hold of the front bumper anywhere, and that's because this bumper is rare. Because it's the ultimate package, it's got the headlight washers here, and I just can't find the same bumper. So what we're going to try to do is to keep this bumper and get it repaired at Bodywork. We'll try something different this time. Before taking the bumper off, I'm going to try to heat this area up and push it from the back, and let's see if we can get it back to its shape. There you go. You see it when it's too hot, the front bumper goes all smudgy. It's okay because we need to repaint everything again. Okay, let's see if we can pull that out. There we go. It's as good as new. Maybe not as good as new, but we're getting there. Okay, let's take the front bumper off. There's one screw, it's just in an awkward place, just on top. It comes off, but trying to put that back on, it's going to be difficult. Okay, we're loosening up the front bumper. I need to take off the clips on top here. That doesn't sound healthy. I'm sure there's a technique to do this, but we need to get new ones anyway. This bumper piece here is broken because it needs to connect to the side. So we'll take this off anyway. It should all just be clips and the screws underneath, but we've taken the screws off. There we go. And there is one under here. Now it should come out of its place. Time to unclip. There we go. Hoping the ballast is okay. If no water has gone into it, if there's no rust in there, we should be able to reuse it. It should be plug and play for our new headlight. Otherwise, we have to program it and it will just be a bigger job. But it looks dry around here, so hopefully this should be fine. We'll check. Okay, this is why it's so important. Like I said, you never know what's behind the front bumper. I've taken it off. I can see more damages. You can see here, this headlight holder, which goes around here, damaged. We definitely need a new one. This one is also damaged, but that might just be the headlight bracket. No, it's not the headlight bracket. This is all one piece. So here, we'll go back onto here. This is damaged, just shows how far the wing has moved. So we need this piece here. Okay, we need to order that. Let's take off the wing. Let's see what's behind here. There's a screw here. This wing has got so many screws. On a normal car, you have like 3 here, 1 here, maybe 2 here. But this has got 3 here, 1 here, 2 there, and 1 more here. I should have left 1 screw on top. Otherwise, this finger's just hanging now. And the whole position of the last screw is a bit awkward because this is in the way, this piece of bracket. Let's balance on my head. Okay, now that's off. Again, we have a difficulty trying to find the same wing because this is plug-in hybrid and they're not as common, these parts. I'm not sure if we can revive this. We'll try. We fixed the wheel. We've taken off all the parts from the front that we need to replace. Now we know exactly what we need to buy. We need straight away this under trim. We need headlight bracket. We need the headlight itself. We need a wing. And obviously, most importantly, we need to change the whole dashboard and change all the seat belts and the steering wheel airbag and the knee airbag. That's it for this video. And in part 2, we're gonna have all the parts in and completely finish this build.